Hey, what's going on, guys? It's DK I'm back here again with another episode of Batman Arkham Asylum, and the last time we left off, we made our way from the Botanical Gardens to the Arkham Mansion to talk to Cash and see where to go to Killer Croc's lair to discover it's in the intensive treatment, only to get cornered and have a game-breaking trick by Scarecrow, which led into our final vision battle with him, and it was quite epic. And we are continuing the chase on him, but right before we do that, I wanted us to get some riddles while we're here. So let's get this tape.
Patient interview number 1.
So I'm your first, am I, Toots? You know what they say, you never forget your first time. I'll try to make it memorable for you.
Oh, you already have. Tell me, why do you do the things you do?
Why do you think I do it?
Fame? Notoriety? A desire to stand out from the crowd? A wicked sense of humor?
You're good. How did you figure me out, Doc? I've had doctors poking around in here for years, and no one was as astute, and if you don't mind my saying, beautiful as you.
Really? You're just playing with me.
Well, you'll never know, will you? Unless...
Unless what? Tell me.
Uh-oh. Back when Harley Quinn was still Harleen Quinzel, and the Joker started manipulating her into an abusive and toxic relationship. So how fun is that? Let's drop down all the way. This is quite fun to do. Look at how far we were able to drop. That was fun. They are abusing Scarecrow secretly. We can't go through that door. Can we make it through this door? We can. A top hat and tails is the only dress code for this party in the north. I just wanted to grab some riddles while we're out here very quickly, and then we will continue to chase after Scarecrow.
Trying to defeat my challengers.
Here is the penguin. It's Iceberg Lounge, Gotham City, Oswald Hesterfield Cobblepot, opening night, Friday, July 13th. The Gotham Jazz Monkeys, Saturday, July 14th. Champagne evening, 8 p.m. to 2 p.m. 8 p.m. to 2 a.m. weekend ticket event. The Penguin being, as you can see, the rival of Bruce Wayne. So, here we are in the decontamination chamber where we can access these riddles finally. Let's break through that pad and get in here where we can get this tape.
Care to tell me how these got in my office?
Simple, really? I put them there. Why? You don't like flowers?
I think the guards would be interested to know you've been out of your cell.
Oh, if you really were going to tell, you already would have.
How do you know I haven't already?
Oh, sweet. I like you. I really do. Even your name. Rework it a bit and we get...
Harley Quinn, like the clown. I know, I've heard it before.
It's a name that puts a smile on my face. It makes me think there's someone here I can relate to. Someone who might like to hear my secrets.
Really? Go on.
Not here, my dear. Too many ears and eyes. Come back tonight. I'll be ready for you.
Uh-oh. Let's climb up here and we get this trophy. So what's unfortunate to see here now is that either the guards made it out of the decontamination cell or they were killed. Unfortunately, it's probably something like option 2. Where would you find my home, sweet home, is what it said. Here it would be. Because this is Riddler's cell, if you can't tell by his hell, question mark, hate, all these footprints and exclamations and everything. No wonder Eddie is such a narcissist. He's going completely insane being held in these small, cramped, dirty, tight cells.
Are you up for the challenge?
Yes, we are. Be quiet, Edward. Is he spying on us through the security cameras somehow? Has he hacked in so he can watch the feed? I could see him doing that. There's our Riddler trophy. Here we go through here. Boom. And here is Maxie Zeus's cell, a villain in Batman lore who believes he is Zeus. Did they just, based on what Eddie said and where we found that cell, did they just lock him in? Did they just like build that wall and trap him in there? I can see why Eddie worded the riddle as he did. Before we finish our quick few clips spliced in of some Riddler challenges very quickly, such as this Amadeus Arkham tablet.
I took a walk around my island. I passed by the penitentiary and felt nauseous at the thought of the filth it contained. I looked out over the Gotham Bay, and in the distance I saw lights. No doubt boats bringing more filthy degenerates to my city. I swore again to protect her from this darkness.
His city and his island. And you guys may be wondering, what is this room? Well, those blue mushrooms are definitely for something, but for what, we will just keep a secret until a few minutes from now. Hook up with relatives before you're transferred out of here. That is relating to hacking into this terminal, which, as you can read, is a room that is guarding a room that belongs to Aaron Cash of Arkham Security, which is the riddle. It's his family photo. Look at that. It's so sweet. He has a wife and a child.
I don't believe it. How did you work that one out?
Because you need better riddles, Edward. That actually frying that panel actually led us into this other room at the end of the hall that leads back to the elevator, so we could grab this.
He's crazy, you know.
Who? Batman?
No, Santa Claus. Of course, Batman. Always Batman. I see his eyes. Screaming mad stalkers. And dishonest. Hiding his face behind a fright mask. Well, no masks for me. I have nothing to hide. I laugh at the cruel absurdity of the world. But Batman, he's got them all fooled. He's made them think he can make a difference, that he can actually make things better. And the joke of it is, they all believe it.
The police?
The police, the media, the frickin' junior rangers. Every last sack of walking meat in this urban cesspool. Listen, sweets. Batman knows we're all on the same funhouse slide into madness. Why won't he admit it? He's up there in his belfry laughing at us. And the real gag is the miserable liar is allowed to run free while I'm in here.
That's really incisive.
Then you understand, don't you? You know why I do what I have to do. You know Gotham's only real savior is me.
Not really. Not at all, actually. Anyway, let's do this. Let's get down here and take these henchmen down so that we can continue our Scarecrow chase. We can actually sneak up on them, I believe. Boom. There we go. We can get through 2 of them that fast and then the other one here. So, that was simple. Here's our final Harley Quinn tape.
I got what you wanted.
You did? I mean, good. How did you smuggle it in? Actually, I don't want to know. So you ready to stop that evil, murdering bat once and for all?
Of course I am. He needs to pay for what he's done to you.
Give it here then, quickly. Come on, Doc. We've got ourselves a bat to kill.
Doc's outputting. Say hello to your new and improved Harley Quinn.
Aw, man. I say aw, man because that was such a good series of tapes and it was such a good delivery, and it really highlights how Harley and Joker really work as the criminal version of the dynamic duo of Batman and Robin, and the line delivery was so good and the voice acting that it's just so sad. It's just so sad. Arlene Sorkin will be sorely, sorely missed. That's kind of cool that we can use the fact that we found 4 of the 5 tapes in this episode as a tribute to her, sort of. Anyway, after Crane. Let's read this. You don't have to be mad to work here, but it certainly helps. I like that. I wonder whose that was. Presumably Harley's, considering we found the tape there. Speaking of, hey guys. Nope, you're not gonna stump us. Aw, man. We can now do this during combat without losing any of our combos. It actually helps us build the combo now. Here we go. Let's get him. And there we go. And you guys might have noticed, if you paid very close attention, that vent. What's in there? You might be wondering. Well, simple. Actually, if you go here, nothing. It's just the collapsed elevator. If you take your time to go down here, something that is really cool. A skull, those same blue mushrooms, the map of the intensive treatment area in Arkham, and it seems like just a map of Arkham in general. All kinds of Arkham notes. Security camera footage of Batman when we were bringing Joker in. Look at this. Photos of Batman in Arkham. Look at that. Just closer and closer photos of Batman. They're all the repeating photos, but still, if you look down. If you look here, it's more photos of Batman, but what some people might consider creepy photos from Fat to make this not creepy if you are freaked out by it. These are just the Rocksteady employees making goofy faces into a camera to be ported into the game. So what is all of this? If you haven't figured it out, this is Crane's hideout, baby! And it's where he's been since the very beginning of the game, stalking us all night long. And it is so cool. And those blue mushrooms also must mean that Crane uses those to mix in as a component of his fear gas. I wonder, is this... So here it seems like it's just the meat that they throw down for Killer Croc that they've talked about before. Let's take a quick look at what's in here. Photos of Killer Croc and photos of him doing anatomical poses. Skin is embodiment of mine. Primeval emotion. If you go and play through Batman Arkham Origins, actually Killer Croc is basically just a scaly gangster in that game. So skin is embodiment of mine. Once you talk to Alfred in that game, because Alfred is in Batman Arkham Origins, you learn of Killer Croc's skin condition that turns Waylon Jones slowly more and more into Killer Croc, as you see, and more scaly and less of a traditional human-like look. It's cool that his color is there, by the way. And now in this game, which is set about 8 years or so, or 8 to 10 years or so after Arkham Origins, then you see him grow this big. It seems like the more he's verbally and mentally abused by it all, and the worse he views himself, it's actually quite sad, because the more he becomes this, which is really sad. Here's our secrets map for Riddler. Point in that is, always be kind. You never know what someone is going through. And also, you don't want to end up eaten by a crocodile. So, anyway, let's venture into the lair of Killer Croc. Control room access. What is this tape?
Sit down and shut up. You think I'm scared of you, Cash? I've got your scent. You're and I've got yours too. Know what? It stinks. Carry on, Doc.
Please don't do that again, Mr. Cash. It's not helping. I'm sorry about the problem, but what can we do if you insist on hospitalizing 3 dogs?
Strap on whatever you like, Doc. This thing just tickles. I'm happy to wait here. Wait for the bat. He'll be back, and I'll kill him. Then Cash. Then you. In your dream. Now get him. Now.
That was our 3rd tape in Killer Croc's series. Let's get down here and face him. As you can see, he's got bones and bones stacked on top of one another almost endlessly. This is such a good cutscene.
Too late, Batman. One step closer, and this goes into the water. The cave will fill with your deepest, darkest nightmares, and you will never reach your precious venom roots. Don't do it, Crane.
Uh-oh. Bye, Victor. Bye, Jonathan. Is there any Oracle call? No, it doesn't seem that there is. Bye, Jonathan. He got mauled under the water, and so we have two factors to take into account. One is that he was grabbed by Killer Croc and then proceeded to get scarred and mauled by his claws and teeth, and two, dragged under the waters. So Crane is probably dead. So goodbye, Jonathan. It was nice getting scares with you. So now let's continue on back this way and into Croc's lair and venture deeper and deeper underneath the earth, where only this massive reptile lurks. Let's see what we can do if we go down this way. I think this is the way we exit later, but I just wanted to check it out.
Can you hear me? Have you found Croc's lair yet?
I'm close to Croc's lair. I'll contact you when I have more information.
So I think that... I'm not sure what way that leads, because right off the top of my head I don't remember, but let's go this way. This is the entrance to his lair.
Oracle, I'm heading into Croc's lair to collect the plant spores Ivy spoke about. He's in some kind of old sewer network. Send me the schematics. It's like a maze down here.
There's nothing on record. Bruce, are you sure about this? Sounds like a suicide mission.
I've got no choice. I've tuned the scanner to detect the spores required to make the antivenom. It'll lead me straight to them.
What about Croc?
Croc's just an animal. And animals just need traps and the right bait. I'll be fine.
It is so cool that you get this look at this new bat gadget, the scanner that tracks the spores, which only shows up here one time. And you may be wondering, why did Bruce spray this massive explosive gel that we cannot detonate yet? Can we?
Now's not the time.
Nope, we can't. I just wanted to see if you could be goofy and detonate it now. And here's the meat for Croc's lair. And here we go.
Platforms will support me, but will also send sound waves through the water, giving away my position to Croc. I'll need to move as slowly as possible.
You don't actually need to move as slowly as possible. This crouch speed is fine. It's not the best idea to run, but it doesn't really matter what speed you move. Not really, because it still attracts him either way. And this is such a cool segment. It's basically turned into a horror section. Arkham Asylum is honestly, out of all three games, probably the second. Arkham Asylum is, out of all four games, honestly, probably the second best in environment, being followed up by the finale to Rocksteady's trilogy. It's got a good horror vibe to it. There's Croc. You do not want to get grabbed by him, otherwise you'll get eaten. And here you go, you also have to run away from him. And it led us in the wrong direction. So, let's go this way. Yep, there's him trying to grab at us too. This section is just really cool. It keeps leading us in the wrong path. So let's go this way and get our first spore. Where are you coming from? Hi, big boy. There we go. I thought it was just not gonna send him into the water like it's supposed to.
These spores don't contain enough of the antivenom mold. I'm going to need to find more.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. As you can see, we have to keep finding more and more of them until we just get through a certain amount. But he's gonna jump out in it. Will you? I love the animation of the shaky fluid. It's just so classic. I love how everything about Arkham Asylum speaks 2009 in the best way possible. It's just an era that I sort of miss, kind of. Like, don't get me wrong, I love my life now, and I love living through it, and just everything now, but also, some things you do miss, you know? I'm sure that you can all identify with that in one way or another. I don't know what that sound glitch was, you guys. Oh boy, we gotta run. And as you can see, some of the platforms he destroys pretty permanently, some of them he doesn't. And let's get this final, or let's get this close to final spore. We should only need 2 more after this, give or take, so. Come on. Who's a good crocodile? There we go. Now let's continue running down. See? It doesn't really matter how slow or fast you move, as he's still gonna pop out anyway. So, you know. Oh, almost ran into the water there accidentally, which I'm fairly certain if you do that, he will grab you and eat you. So you gonna pop up behind us? I wonder if you just wait around if he comes out after a certain point. I don't actually know the answer to that. All I do know is that our next spore is pretty far away, it seems like. Yeah, keep beeping. What? When did he destroy that platform?
I will enjoy feasting on your bones.
Sorry guys, I've never died that way. I guess I just didn't see that he destroyed that platform. Maybe it's just best to do this that time. Nope. I'm really disappointed in that. I wanted to make it through this section without having a death, but that's alright, you know? It's fine. It's no big deal. I just wonder how that happened. I genuinely don't know. Can we...
I can taste you already.
Can you? Nope. I love how he just kind of stands there and acts all goofy for a second. Whoa, that was a cool jump that we ended up doing. Like, hi, it's me, I'm gonna get you. But let me stand here and stare at you. Croc, you're not as scary as you think you are, my man. Okay, so I guess he can just reach up and grab you. Wow.
Tick tock. Feed the croc.
I guess that's karma?
I can taste you already.
Whoa. Whoa. Spins in circles. Spins in dominating circles as a form of getting him. Let's just zip across. No, 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 no. We're trying this. Nope. It's cool how he slides across, though, as an animation. I do like that. So let's try this again, shall we? Dude, honestly, I really don't care. We're just gonna keep shocking you. See? Like, you just keep popping out and giving us the opportunity. Wouldn't it be a shame, though, if the board, like, dipped and the spore slid in the water, and then we don't have enough antidote for the Titan? Oh, man, that would suck.
I've got enough spores. I need to get back to the Batcave and formulate the antidote.
Listen to that orchestra.
You've activated a sonar beacon down there. Clever.
That we did.
Oracle, I'm getting out of here.
What about Croc?
He won't be a problem.
And I think if you guys remember, well, how did you recover that fast? I think if you guys sit back and remember what we did earlier, what Batman did with spraying the massive bat symbol of explosive gel that looked really cool, I think you guys can probably put together what we're about to do. And if you haven't yet, oh boy, just you wait, because it's really cool. Nope. Goodbye. No wonder they just toss meat down here. It's really sad because psychological help could fix the problems that Croc is facing, it seems like, but also it seems like he might be too far gone at this point for it. Potentially. Well, that ended up being the wrong way. Nope, not gonna catch us that way, buddy. There is a certain point here where it just turns into this epic chase section in a minute. And it's fun. But we're not quite there yet. We just have to keep wading through the dirty water. Are you sure? Croc, like, you really shouldn't announce yourself as well. You could just swim up to us as subtly as you want and reach out and grab us at any point. I think you know where we are. And yet you just don't do it. Here we go. I love how we've been sneaking and ziplining this whole time, and then all of a sudden it's just that casual idle walk animation for Batman like he's on a Sunday stroll. Listen to that soundtrack. Oh, here he comes. Oh, here he comes. He's after us.
My caves will be your tomb.
Will they? I love how he says now, like, to the player. Bye, Croc. And that's Croc done for this game. Because there's no way he's getting out of that. So he is done. We did it. We stopped him. Joker Man, when did you even have time to come through and drop your teeth here for us? Like, really? We have bought the remote-controlled Batarang as our final gadget that we earn. Our final new gadget. We still have an upgrade to go for one of them. If you guys will remember, this is actually the same area we came through where Croc punched that glass the whole time, all that time ago. So this whole time he was hinting towards us, towards that being his lair. So that's neat. Nope, not gonna take us down that easy. Now we just kind of wait around for them to get up. Oh, knocked him down. I like how some of them choose to jump down and some take the stairs. Nope. I swear I'm good at this combat. It just threw me off that we fell down here. What on earth is even happening in this section anymore? I don't know. Oh, we got more plants from Ivy.
Felt that. The plants are going crazy. I'm getting seismic spikes in all locations. It's not good.
It's okay. I've got the mold samples. I'm heading to the Batcave to mix up the antidote.
Good. I'd tell you to hurry, but I'm sure you know what you're doing. Contact me in the cave if you need anything.
Strolls around island for 3 hours. We got Croc's model. Let's go through. And I think you guys know where it's leading us.
Scan and open.
Yeah, baby. Here we go again. How cool is it that he has it right there next to the lair of Killer Croc? Anyway, let's get our new gadget.
How close are you to making the cure?
Close. It's been more difficult than I expected. The process is slow, difficult, and doesn't produce much antidote.
And the good news?
The chemical will definitely stop Ivy. It may also reverse the Titan transformation. I need to run some more tests to be sure. I've set the computer to create more, but I need to get out of here and find Ivy.
Thank God. Her plans have reached the Gotham River. Batman! Bruce, are you alright?
Listen to that mystical music. And it's unfortunate because right as you hope that if anything remains out of Arkham Asylum Island tonight, then it would be the Batcave, but sadly, no. Will any of Arkham Island be left standing? We're not quite sure. Ultra Batclaw. Upgraded Batclaw attachment fires up to 3 hooks at one time. Additional leverage allows structural weaknesses to be pulled down remotely. And there we go. Along with earning this epic new upgrade and being able to do what I'm about to show you guys, it also allows us the chance to earn the rest of Eddie's riddles. So as you can see, it allows for this, which is very helpful. And let's get up here and continue on, shall we? Oh wow, look at this sweeping shot. It's just so cool. The whole atmosphere of everything Arkham Asylum is just epic. On the most subtle and yet fulfilling scale. And let's start gliding, shall we? And make our way out. And somehow find a way to get back to the base island itself from here. Which, if we follow around, would lead us back down into here. Actually, which is pretty cool that you can still make your way down to the Batcave to visit, even though it's destroyed now. So let's continue by zipping along our way. Oh wow, it shot us quite far, didn't it? If you looked down, you'd be able to see that we could do this. Oh dear. We almost did not make that maneuver. Like, that was lucky. And the reason we'd want to do that is to make our way out here. We missed it. Let's try again. Let's glide over here. It actually respawned us in an area where we can see that there are two of these little buggers around. Let's get that one and then be able to make our way across to do this. Not again. Let's just try gliding and see if that ends up working. Ah, crash down. Yeah, there we go. Let's... Record Breaker Extreme is the challenge we got for doing that. So, that's nice. Alright, here we go. Let's dive down here. Boom. And make our way back out, as I believe we're supposed to do. I believe. Anyway, with that episode... Anyway, that is going to do it for this episode, you guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, please be sure to leave a like, a comment, subscribe, turn on the bell so that you never miss another one of our videos, and hopefully share with some of your friends and family so that we can spread more positive messages around to more people. I hope that you all enjoyed. Remember to face the madness, and I will see you all in the next episode. Love you all. Thought you might enjoy that.